Great products, low prices, helpful service. That's Harris Ace Hardware. Harris Ace is your place for Yeti coolers, Traeger grills, Costa de Mar sunglasses, Calcutta Renegade coolers, plus Harris Ace is your hometown dealer for yellow wood treated lumber. Harris Ace will not be undersold on price, so you know you're getting the best price at Harris Ace. Your favorite place for hardware and lumber supplies is Harris Ace Hardware, West Cherry Street in Jesup.
It's time now for the latest in local sports and sports breaks back home tonight here on Big Dog Country FM 105.5. The Nationals lost last night to St. Louis 4-2, so the magic number is down to 3. Braves can clinch the division this week at home. Again, any combination of 3 Braves wins or 3 National losses. Again, the Braves will clinch the division. And in action tonight here on Big Dog Country FM 105.5. First pitch 7:05. NFL football last night. Browns over the Jets 23-3. Jaguars at 0-2 at home this Thursday night, hosting the Tennessee Titans. Last Sunday, defensive back Jalen Ramsey got into a shouting and shoving match on the sidelines with head coach Doug Marrone. Now Ramsey's demanding a trade out of Jacksonville. Jags say they'll take a number 1 draft pick in next year's draft, so Ramsey could be gone as early as this afternoon. We'll update that story tomorrow here on local sports. Injuries to story in the NFL. Pittsburgh quarterback Ben Roethlisberger out for the season. Elbow surgery this week. Drew Brees out at least 6 weeks, maybe longer, with a broken thumb. Falcons at 1-1 in action Sunday at Indianapolis at 1 p.m. Wayne County's football team headed down to Brunswick Friday night to take on the Glen Academy Red Terriers under a direction of head coach Rocky Hidalgo, who enters his 7th year as head coach at Glen Academy. They played for a state championship just a few years ago. They're at 1-0 this season. They have their star quarterback back, T.J. Lewis. He leads the team, led them to round 2 last year, state playoffs where they lost to Valdosta. Also back are running backs Nolan Grant and Kate Hutchison. Game time 7:30. We'll have it all for you right here on Big Dog Country FM 105.5. Coach Ken Cripps stated last night touchdown club meeting that the Jackets already work on next year's non-region schedule. Says both Long County and Beaufort will not be on the schedule next season. Cripps says both Pierce County and Brunswick have agreed to play next year as the Jackets look to set their 2-year schedule after realignment. The Jackets remain in 5A, but a couple of our region opponents most likely moving up or down next season in classification. Have more of the game on local sports this week, but make plans to head to Brunswick for the Glen Academy game Friday night down in Brunswick, Georgia. Wayne County remains at number 9, the latest 5A state poll. Beaufort remains at 1. Bainbridge, the defending state champions, in at number 2. Carrollton 3, Warner Robins 4, Jones County 5, Dutchtown 6. All those teams undefeated. Rome at 2-1, the only team in the top 10 with a loss. They come in at number 7. Stockbridge at 8, Wayne County 9, and Kell rounds out the top 10. In 6A poll, Valdosta Wildcats ranked number 1. Their 50-49 win over Colquitt solidified that position. Coffee comes in at number 3 in the 6A poll. In AAA poll, Pierce County is ranked 4th. Appling County is ranked 7th. Liberty County rounds out the top 10 in 3A football. Appling, Liberty, and Pierce all in the same region, all ranked in the top 10. Georgia High School Daily Publication recognized Appling County's offensive line as the line of the week in high school football. Pirates had 439 yards on 45 carries in their 42-7 win over Dodge County. Center is Trey Schumans, guards Toby Taylor, Garrison Coleman, tackles Lane Hutchison and J.J. Wasden, tight ends Keon Williams and Darius Smith. Again, their line recognized for their performance last week in the 42-7 win over Dodge County. Again, 45 carries, 439 yards on the ground. Varsity girls softball team in Camden yesterday coming away with a victory, 5-4. Middle school softball, Ware County 10, Martha Puckett 2. Arthur Williams beat Bacon County 12-4. Recreation soccer got underway last night. Scores U10, Griffin 1, Kagi 1. Griffin 1, Kagi 0. Bowen 3, Wingate 1, Rutherford 5, Darley 2, Cruz 5, Bell 4. And U12 it was Hilton 11, Mendez 2, Tyre 2, Boykin 1, Hubbard 3, Banks 1, and U14, Copeland 5, Farrell 0. Top 25 college coaches poll out after the weekend of college football. Didn't see many changes. Clemson, Bama, Georgia remained 1, 2, and 3. Coaches poll has Oklahoma at 4, LSU at 5, Ohio State 6, Notre Dame 7, Florida Gators come in at 8, Auburn comes in at number 9, and Michigan rounds out the top 10. 11 is Utah, 12 Penn State, 13 Texas, 14 Wisconsin, Texas A&M 15, UCF 16, Oregon 17, Iowa 18, Washington State 19, Boise State 20, Washington 21, Virginia 22, Cal 23, Arizona State 24, and Kansas State comes in at number 25. Both Georgia Tech and Georgia Southern have this weekend off in college football, while Georgia has the nationally televised game Saturday night in Athens, hosting Notre Dame. That kickoff set for 8 p.m. CBS has the telecast on Saturday evening. College Game Day coming to Athens for the game. Dogs are double-digit favorite to win the game Saturday night in Athens. Dogs beat the Irish 2 years ago in South Bend by a score of 20-19. That's going to do it for latest in local sports. Sports is brought to you each and every day this time by friends at Harris Ace Hardware.
This is Charles Huffman at Jesup Housing Outlet. If you haven't been to Jesup Housing Outlet lately, you're missing out on a large selection of new and exciting floor plans from the nation's top manufacturers like Clayton, Fleetwood, Scott-Built, and Homes of Merit. All of our homes feature modern kitchens and appliances, R60 and higher insulation values, thermopane windows, and energy-efficient heat pumps. We have 2 locations to serve you, 2452 Savannah Highway in Jesup and Highway 301 South between I-16 and the bypass in Statesboro. Come see Charles, Faye, or Sheridan today.
Let's talk about one of your most important possessions, your smile. I'm Dr. Tad Jackson of Midway Family Dental. If you're not smiling as much as you'd like, a visit to Midway Family Dental may be all you need to start smiling again. If you've thought about dentures but were afraid of the price, we can help. We offer same-day dentures at a very low price that will have you smiling again in no time. Please call Midway Family Dental today at 912-880-2288. Once again, that number, 912-880-2288.
Hello, my name is Chad Neesmith from Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC of Jesup.